Hey Scorpio, how we doing? I haven't eaten today, but it's like gloomy and looks like it's about to rain outside. But really cool thing happened last night. I went and got clams like I usually do for the peacock manta shrimp. If you want to know what that looks like, Google it. Everybody's saying they're getting nightmares by seeing what he looks like. Anyway, he's going in here, right? And this is actually very, very warm. There's fish in here already, but it's cycling all things. Okay. Well, I found a clam that he can't break. I haven't done that yet. And I've only had him for a couple weeks, but he was slamming that thing, and I thought he was gonna break the tank because they can. And he was slamming it, and I like peeked around the corner. I was watching him, and he'd get ready, and then he'd just go after it again, and it's still completely intact and alive in the sun. And he wants it, but he can't seem to break it open. So I might have to break it open for him. I'm gonna give it about another, I don't know, couple hours and then see. But he keeps trying. So in this reading, this is really good. I don't even know what brand of microphone this is, but really you have a hard time hearing like the shuffling and everything. It cancels out all the dog noises. It's pretty awesome mic. But it is so loud when he does that. It's actually kind of frightening. Anyway, welcome if you're new here, Scorpio. Thank you for the love, support, donations. This little cowboy, he is asleep in his little bed right there. And I do personal readings. It's in the description box below. It's just my email. And somebody told me in a text or an email that sometimes my email is there, sometimes it isn't. I mean, I don't know what that is because I always put it there. I'm probably gonna shut personal readings down by the end of the year. So just to let everybody know. Anyway, let's get after it, Scorpio. Let's go. Let's get some Oracle Spartians. Let's see what we got. Oh, my way. You dealing with an egomaniac? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I cuss. Did I say that already? Oh, yeah. Because I can. Just as it usually happens, Scorpio, it's just when I see people being mistreated, right? And this is when I can kind of go that way pretty quick, right? I don't like seeing, like, I like seeing people like that be mistreating good people, whatever. Happily single. Is that you? It's awesome to be single. Get your shit together. You can just do whatever the hell you want to do. Psycho. Oh, Scorpio, we were doing so good. Psycho, obsessed, crazy ex, won't let go. Is that what you're dealing with? I could be reading for a cross watcher. There's psycho Scorpios. Oh yeah. There's psycho Tauruses. There's psycho everybody, right? Yeah. Just because it's your sun sign doesn't mean that's, who you are. I mean, yeah. I've met a lot of really cool Scorpios, but I've met some pretty, and just like I've met a lot of cool everybody. But I mean, thug and goodbye. Okay. I think you're saying goodbye to somebody that kind of it's like kind of a rooster energy, right? Like, oh, it's because I mean we have this going on, like they strut around, kind of entitled, things like this. I think you're saying goodbye to that because I think I do want to say graduating, okay, maybe from school or maybe just from life, right? You're graduating into another way of being and thinking. This is we'll see, but I think you're saying goodbye to it, or you're saying goodbye to a lifestyle. Let's see, Scorpio. I need to eat something. I haven't eaten today. That's way too many. What is that? Karmic lessons. Awesome. Well, they're not awesome, right? But they do have their place. I look at healing a lot like classes, right? And you want to get A's and B's through a lot of these classes. And everybody puts off the hardest classes till the end of the, semester where you're like, oh God, I have to have these credits to just graduate, And this is kind of what this healing little speed bump looks like, right? Because you're like, ugh, why do I have to deal with codependency? This sucks, right? It's just like that. Okay. Let's see. Feelings. Somebody's in them, or you're in them. Okay. Let's go. Scorpio, that card, it keeps trying to flip, and the only reason I know it's that card is because it's the only one upside down, Divine Masculine. Anything else? Okay. So do you have somebody in their feelings about you? After you went through a lot of karmic lessons. Okay. You want to get one more? Let's do it. Let's get one more. He is sound asleep over here, and he snores. Losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you, and fake busy. Okay. We're not keeping those, but let's kind of, remember them. What do you want to do? You want to get, let's get one of these. And then we're going to fly into tarot and see what the hell's going on here. Crossroads. Somebody at crossroads. This could be you. Could be. Let's see. Reconciliation. Are we talking about taking back our shit back, or are we reconciling with ourselves or friend or family or something like that, right? Grass is greener. Oh God. I'm just not gonna even. Let's just go. See what we got. Crossroads right on the back of the deck and signs and synchronicities. Oh, somebody's seeing a bunch of signs and synchronicities. What about you? And now that's putting them at a crossroads? Oh. Let it go, Scorpio. Let it go. This is the deck that argues with me, but, you know, it wants to give me something today. Let's just see. Ex-lover. Okay. This is what this is. Yep. I think that you're divine feminine, divine masculine, and somebody's having a spiritual awakening. Now, spiritual awakenings start out usually pretty awesome, right? You start to get elevated knowledge. You start being like, oh my God, like the veil lifts and everything else. And then it's like, I say it a lot of times, like a roller coaster, right? It's really kind of nerve-wracking. Then you get to that thing, and then it turns psychotic for a while. And then, you know, dark nights of the soul and really processing kind of all of your shit, right? So you don't keep dragging it in. But I think somebody else, some ex-lover possibly, is in their feelings. But really for you, it was just a karmic lesson. But I'm not really, the crossroads thing here, I just want one. Oh God, Scorpio, is this reading going to be freaking confusing? Let's just not, no, right? It's going to be simple. Unfinished business and regret. I'm telling you. I'm telling you exactly what's going on. Some ex-lover has some kind of, they feel like they have unfinished business because I feel like you're kind of unbothered. Because even if you're not here yet, you're going to get here, okay? Because it requires that, right? It requires a spiritual awakening and everything else, so you don't keep attracting the same thing, right? You're like, get out of my shit magnet. You know, it feels like that sometimes, but you're not. You've just kind of never been able to really place kind of what you've been through. This is kind of what I'm getting. But this ex-lover hasn't, right? I think you're single together and everything else. But you have somebody here, ex-lover, unfinished business, and regret. I mean, what does that say to you? Karmic lessons? Are you meeting a divine masculine or are you turning into one or a divine feminine? This could be either one. Gender doesn't matter here, right? But now somebody's in their feelings. And does somebody want a karmic lesson back? I mean, that could be that. People repeat these all the time. Oh, absolutely they do. Well, David will be different this, you know, or Rachel is just, I mean, she was just going through a hard time, right? These are things that you have to ask yourself, right? Are you willing to do it? Because you can continue to do it the rest of your life, right? Okay. What do we got? What do we want? Is it Oz? It's not. Okay. Is it Lights Ears? No. Is it the stained glass? No. Is it a deck that's not even on the table? Nope, it's not. It's Everyday Witch. You get a little chill when you touch the right deck. Hierophant. Okay. You're working more on you and everything else, and I think you're doing a pretty good job because I think you're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy, right? It's a Virgo card. But this is what, you know what I'm saying? You're getting, look, that person looks stressed. I'm sure you've been through a lot, right? You've been cheated on, lied to, all the things, okay? But look at you now, or this is where you're going, right? You're headed to this because you're starting to put things in their place, right? It's like you're at a, you know, I say this all the time. You're like your emotions are your garage, right? You have to sit there and go, oh God, I got to go through all of this. And it's a lot like that, right? Because you need to make room for the new shit. So that in the old shit, right? Look, and this has been a process. Five of Cups, yeah. It's been depressing. It's been anxiety. Oh no, I heard two more. Okay. Eight of Swords. Is this somebody else? I think it is because this is Eight of Swords is like a mental prison or somebody's in prison, but it's a lot of crossroads type energy, right? Because they're kind of stuck in their head and they don't know, even if they did get up, where they would go, right? Because I don't think you're willing to give this a second chance, and I'm all for that, okay? Queen of Swords, because you're going to cut it off, or you already did. Let's just see. And this, now, when I talk about a past person coming back, that doesn't always have to mean that particular person. It doesn't always have to mean that's David, right? Or that's Rachel. It could be the same person in another body. Do you get it? Because a lot of these people that you attract, I did this. I attracted somebody that was exactly like my ex shitbag. Yeah, I did. And I realized, oh my God, this is the same person. And it wasn't, again, it wasn't the same person. You see what I'm saying? So when tarot readers say that, it doesn't always have to mean that, right? Because David can be Chris, and they're like the same energy. Got it? Because High Priestess, and you're understanding that. You're a Scorpio. Yeah. You're not dealing with this shit anymore. You're leaving. Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Six of Swords. You're listening to your intuition, and you are a Scorpio, and you do have a lot of it, right? This is what you're doing, and I love it. All right, let's go. Was that two or three more? I don't know. I just went till I was told to stop. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay, that could possibly be you. Yeah, but I don't know because I think you working and everything else is intimidating somebody else. Eight of Swords. We just had this conversation, and it's like somebody cannot come in here anymore and like just kind of be reckless with you or give you half truths anymore or things like that, right? You're no longer willing to accept that because you've been doing a lot of work. But what that does, and I know that you're going to hate when I say this, but what that does is it really does bring back a bunch of bullshit to you because it's almost like testing you, right? Because this person's in regret and they feel like they have an unfinished business with you. And I don't really see that. Okay, well, let's just see. Like, just world. Yeah, look at you. You're like, fuck it, I'm going. Look, this is the world. This is all four fixed signs, okay? And you are one of them. This is, okay. This person is like sitting on the beach, right? She has this whole like feast, he or she, whatever, has this whole feast behind her, and she's just throwing her hat up, right? And it's just flying away. It's almost like you've held on to the wrong things for a long time, and now again, yeah, look at that, look at that. You're no longer willing to sit there and do that to yourself. That could be you. Mm-hmm. You're stuck and you're like, oh God, why can't David just act right? Yeah, because look, this is what you've done. And this is where spiritual awakenings start to happen. When there's a huge shift, right? We call them catalyst breakups or catalyst shifts, right? To kind of open your mind and everything else. This is exactly what it usually takes. And I know that sucks because, yeah, it sucks. Because people cheat on you or hit you or put you on, you're like, seriously, like running away from some kind of whatever. Yeah, look at that. King of Wands. Okay. Now, this could be, I don't know who this is yet, because this could be you, right? Or you could have Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with one. But right now, this person is just sitting here, like he's staring at a map, right? He or she, staring at a map and like just kind of figuring out kind of some kind of path here. Because this Ten of Swords here, I think, has been stopping you for a while because I think you've been hanging on to something that was extremely painful for a while, right? A family betrayal, a spouse betrayal, whatever this is. Boyfriend, girlfriend, doesn't girlfriend, girlfriend, I don't know. But whatever this is, this person is like only relying on like their cat, right? They're like, okay, where are we going today? I have a cat named Tuna, so that's what I almost just said it. Where are we going today, Tuna? And this is kind of what they're doing. And they're looking at a map. Look, I mean, can you even see it? They're looking at a map and kind of trying to navigate themselves away from all of this. Or this is somebody else. Emperor. Could be. Let's just see, Scorpio. What was that? Three of Cups. Oh, God. Scorpio, am I going to go crazy here? Queen of Swords. Okay, so you cut something out, or somebody else cut you out. Doesn't matter here, but it could be like a third party. I think you possibly found out about a third party or something like that, right? Third parties don't always have to be people. It could be addictions. Somebody's a mama's girl or a daddy's girl or mama's boy, whatever it is, right? Something else always kind of came before you here, okay? And you kind of started taking your power back, but it's pissing off somebody else. All right, let's go. And then, do we care? No, we don't. Scorpio, let's go. Let's go, Scorpio. What is that? Devil. Okay. Right now we have Leo, the four fixed signs, Libra, Gemini, and Capricorn. Okay. But whatever this is, I think that you found out that. Let me just go ahead and tell you what I'm feeling, and then I'm going to tell you what I could possibly be. Okay. This is the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody was giving to two people. Possibly, because we do have the Three of Cups here, which could look like that, okay? But this person is like equally giving to both people. This person's looking at one, but this other person right here is kind of looking like a little battered torn, right? They're looking like they've gone through a lot, right? They're just like, please, can I have some assistance or help or something like that? And this person actually has their hand in this other woman's basket. But you found out the truth about it, and now it's been nothing but fights and conflict. Is that what this is? Give me another one there. Oh, that was fast. Temperance. Sag. What's going on here, Scorpio? Are you waiting for something? Are you waiting for some court settlement? Have you been leaning heavily on your guides and spirit and everything else to kind of get you through this? Have you been waiting on some kind of relief from some kind of Ten of Swords type scenario that you've gone through, or you perpetually have gone through? You've been manifesting something. Yeah, you have been. And I think what you've been doing is because something here rocked your stability or something like that. Okay. Your emotional stability, your financial, whatever it is. Because let's just go. How do you want to clarify this? Huh? I can't. Is it Oz? No. Lightsayers? Yes. Lightsayers. Okay. Eight of Swords again. Mm-hmm. I think somebody did something here to you pretty fucked up, and it's kind of left you like this, and it's almost like it's like you know what you have to do, but you cannot seem to. Okay. I don't know yet, but you've got somebody in regret here. You do. Two of Cups. Let's just go. Let's go, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'm not. Lovers. Jeez, Scorpio. God. Are you getting something else? And that's why somebody's in all these massive regrets and everything else? Oh, yeah. That's on brand. Yeah, because when you start kind of elevating and you bring back your own person and all things, yeah, you're always going to have somebody else in with feeling like they have unfinished business. Hey, can we have a cup of coffee? Because, I mean, you're getting all this shit and you're almost got to get married. You know, it's stuff like that, right? Kind of expedites, all the things. Hangman. Okay. So are you getting a new perspective about how to move after being like gone through wars? This is what this feels like. And now you're getting passionate, but you haven't been there for a while. Somebody here hasn't been able to make a decision. It could be this ex, whoever. World. Ace of Swords. You have understood something here. You found out the truth about something because the Ace of Swords was on the bottom of the other deck. Let's see. Are you letting something go? Look, the Four of Swords is, it's a healing card, it's a minor to the Hermit, but it's also silence, right? But it's also, you're staying very, very quiet and everything else with what you know. That could be this, because something here, you're sitting on some kind of knowledge. That's what I'm going to get here, and it could be about a Taurus. Shocking. You guys are attracted to each other, like, well, yeah. That could be this, right? And you want some kind of new something, and you're going to have to take a leap of faith from it, but you're scared, or somebody else scared. We're not gonna. This person's going to come back up. I guarantee it. I'm seeing like you have something else here going on, like possibly something about the way. Okay, but you've been doing a lot of healing too. This could be somebody else, but somebody's in their head, like really in their head. World. What is this world? Justice. Oh, you know something. You're about to get some kind of stability, and you've been almost like sleeping on it. You haven't been saying anything here. About this truth that you know. What is that? I mean, what is that? Do you know somebody's doing some fucked up stuff here, or did? But you didn't say anything for a while? Scorpio, what is this? World. I want another one there. World. Well, that flew out weird. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Taurus, Libra. What is this? Or is this all somebody else? They're sitting on some kind of knowledge that they know is going to be their justice, their stability, and possibly with their person. But it's going to require somebody to move away from what? This? The Ten of Swords? What are we doing here? Are we mirroring each other? What is this? Oh, Scorpio, I'm getting chills head to toe. And the sun. Of course, the sun is what's in the Ten of Swords. Look, the sun is rising behind it. Because after that, it's kind of like the Death card, right? Because, but it's all on you as far as what you do with that Ten of Swords, right? Do you want to hang on to it forever and give the shitbag all the power? Or do you want to kind of accept it and then be able to kind of move through into your new beginning because you realize it was a karmic lesson, no matter how painful it was? We're going to double back on that. What's this Ten of Swords? I'm feeling a card on this Ten of Swords. Let's see if it comes out. Ten of Swords. What is this? Ten of Swords. Chariot. You're moving away from it. Or you moving away is going to cause a Ten of Swords. Oh, from the devil? Or the devil's moving towards you to hurt you. I don't see it that way, but you could. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. What is that? Ten of Swords. What is that? The Lovers. You're moving towards something. Strategic. Strategic? Devil is here twice, by the way. Two of Swords. But somebody hasn't known how to move? Why? Somebody knows something, but they're not saying anything. But they know it's going to be their whole new role, but they know they have to go fuck it, right? And everything else, but they haven't been able to make the decision to do it. Is this you? Because somebody needs to move here, and it's going to be their justice and everything else. What? I mean, Ten of Swords, this could change, but I mean, this is what I'm getting right now. The Fool. No, that's exactly what this is. This is a trust fall. It's not just leaping off of a cliff. She's falling backwards. He, she, whatever. Is somebody going to try to tempt you backwards? Because look, when you get to a certain level of healing, again, David can be Chris, right? Or Travis or whatever else. These people can all represent the same energy. Are you going to be tempted by something else that's going to stop your movement? And that's going to block a blessing? Because a huge blessing is here. Because you're like, well, I mean, the right person, if you're a divine feminine, divine masculine, and you're attracting that, that's a pretty scary connection, right? Because it requires more of you than just, sure, whatever, you can't just keep cruising along the same highway. You have to start getting, you have to put a pack on your back and start hiking. And this is where the real growth comes from. Something about this is going to be like fucking awesome, right? But it's going to require you to move or somebody else to move. Ten of Swords. Are you okay? Ten of Swords. What is this Ten of Swords here? If that's the Two of Cups, I'm just going to flip out. Okay, I didn't see it, but it did flip. So I don't know. Let's just look. No, it's the Page of Wands. Okay. Okay. I didn't know what it was. I just knew something flipped. Okay, Page of Wands. So instead of some grandiose Kevlar, like leaping back onto a Kevlar net, knowing that the universe has you, what's happening here is somebody's going to take something very small, which is fine. Okay, small and slow, right? This is what we're doing. And I think instead of racing through something or racing away from anything, because you have something here, because now we have the Emperor. Give me another. Actually, no. Give me that King of Wands. Something is happening here. King of Swords. I'm sorry, King of Wands. What is this King of Wands? I think this King of Wands could be your ex. No, it's not. It certainly could be a Leo though. The Sun. Somebody's. If I could get the card. Somebody's trying to navigate how to get to this. Remember when I said he's like looking at a map with his cat trying to figure it out? And it's somebody from your past or somebody with past life, something like that. What is this? Could absolutely be somebody with Leo in their chart. What is that? What is that? The Queen of Cups. Is that the Queen of Cups? Yep. Somebody's listening to their intuition here. Hell, this could be you. Queen of Cups is usually a Cancer card, but I mean, certainly, yeah. This person has closed their eyes and is only listening to their intuition, which is also represented pretty well by the Six of Swords in this deck. Because this person is only staring at the crows, which is the intuition, and they're just letting it kind of lead, right? This is what this is. Because you're tired of being out in the cold, and you're absolutely tired of being breadcrumbed. It's here twice. And you're tired of breadcrumbing yourself. I say that all the time. I mean, nobody's capable of just breadcrumbing you if you're not willing to accept them. You don't have to sit there and take crumbs from somebody. No. When you could have pentacles, I mean, why would you? King of Wands. King of Wands. Well, it's whatever that is, obviously. What is that? The Empress. Somebody's trying to figure out how to get to you. That's Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer. We already talked about those. This is Cancer and Leo again here. Somebody's waiting waiting to do something. What is this? Like a move across the country, another state, I mean, whatever it is. But it feels more emotional than that. Because there's a soulmate connection on the table. Actually, I take that back. It could be, but the Lovers represents a choice too, right? It is the choice card. I think it's a choice to move. This is what I think. They want to do this grandiose something, whoever this is. I don't know who it is yet, because I'm going to double back here. But I think it's some kind of King of Pentacles or somebody with Earth in their chart or something like that, right? They want to kind of double back. They want to come in very quickly, but they know they can't, so they're having to tone it down. King of Wands. And that's why they're sitting kind of still making a plan with all this knowledge that they know. King of Wands. I don't know. King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Ace of Pentacles. This is freaking fantastic, Scorpio. You might have the best reading of the week. I don't know. I'm going to do everybody else tonight, I think. You wanting to grow something, or somebody wants to grow something with you. 2 queens, 2 kings, emperor, empress, 2, it doesn't matter. Somebody wants to, but I mean, again, but somebody's stressing out about it. The 9 of swords, 9 of cups. Somebody's stressing out about how to get to it. But they know what they need to do, and they know they need to say, fuck it, but the consequences. I don't know why they're worried about that, because there's justice here. Or you are, I don't know. But it has something to do with some stability, or a Taurus. I don't know. Or you could be dealing with a shitbag Taurus, and that's the ex-lover in regret. I don't know. 3 of Cups. What is this? Actually, no. King of Wands. King of Wands. What is this King of Wands? The Knight of Wands. A lot of people here, Scorpio. Somebody wants to move fast, but they look, because see, the Knight of Wands in the Light Seers deck, you can actually look up this card. Google it. Light Seers deck, Knight of Wands. Okay? This person, because I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it very clearly here. This person is just, I say this all the time, they're just excited to know. They're not really going anywhere, right? Their horse is back here, like, ready to go. Doesn't even have a saddle on, right? Yeah. But this person is just like, yeah, let's go, because they're listening. And they also know there's a sun here, but they have to make some kind of plan. And they've been waiting to do it? What? 3 of Cups. What do you have? Some other... Okay. You have some kind of toxic group around you? 3 of Cups. Page of Cups. This is somebody in a group that's never left your energy. Or somebody in some kind of group at the gym or your school or whatever it is. They want to come back, or somebody hurt you, and they want to come back. Look, somebody's holding on to you. Do you know that? Because somebody's in their feelings. And I'm praying to everything is not this shitbag up here. Because that was just a karmic lesson. Now, those karmic lessons are hard to get away from, and they do resemble things like divine soulmate connections and things like that, or twins, or whatever you want to say. But once you get out of them and you start getting your mind right back, right, you'll realize what it is. But somebody's holding on to you and can't make a decision, but they also won't leave your energy. Who's this? What is this? And it's your match? What? In the Tower. Okay. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. What is this 3 of Cups? 10 of Pentacles. I just heard upset at home. Upset at home? What does that mean? Well, I mean, I know what that means, but what? Why am I staring at that here? Seven of Wands. Somebody's gonna have to block something. 3 of Cups. What is this 3 of Cups here? I want nachos. I want nachos. What is this 3 of Cups? 6 of Swords. We just talked about it up here. Remember I said it perfectly represents... Somebody's listening to their intuition here because they've not ever let you go. And it's somebody in some kind of, I don't know, a group or a family. I don't really know. But whatever this is, this person has never left your energy. I don't think it's this ex. I don't know. But somebody has unfinished business in their regret. That doesn't always have to mean they like cheated on you and put you in the hospital. That could just mean that they have something to say. But I don't really think so. Because this is somebody that's... somebody's listening to their intuition because they want to build with you or build with something with you after the 10 of Swords, but they're scared to... That's what it is. They're scared to approach you because you've gone through all of this 10 of Swords, or they have, or both of you have, and now everybody's scared, and they all have their swords up, like ready to fight, right? Queen of Swords is behind that, by the way. But they want to work with you. Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Well, that, we have to take that 10 of Wands. Somebody here is, like, incredibly burdened. Okay. They're incredibly burdened because they want to head to the Queen of Swords, or they're incredibly burdened because they have all this emotional baggage they haven't yet to unpack yet, and they know they're walking up to the Queen of Swords with all of this still attached to them. And instead, they're leaving them. Okay. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, please. Queen of Swords. Well, it's Strength. 6 of Wands. Okay. So they're having to be incredibly strong to get themselves out of the cold, because we know we aren't going to be like, oh, you're out in the cold? All right, hold on. I'm going to bring you a little umbrella and a blanket and everything else. These people need to get themselves out of the cold and stand on their own and make very decisive decisions, especially towards you, okay? Nobody needs to coddle these people, but you have Leo very strong here, just so you know. This person could have a pretty strong Leo placement, okay? That's in the top 3. Their Venus, their North Node, South Node, whatever it is. But somebody's incredibly stressed because they're walking up to the Queen of Swords and they know they want victory with this said person. I think this is you. You've been through it all. You've seen the show. You don't want any more toxic bullshit. And if that means leaving this person out in the cold, then so be it, right? Six of Pentacles there. But they want to work with you. Devil. But I mean, I don't know. The Devil. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn twice right there. And I'm feeling the Emperor here. Whatever this is going to, because we have the King, Queen of Pentacles, which is, their match. Do both of you have some toxic tendencies here? Is this what we had to figure out how to, like, navigate, how to get through all of that so all of this can happen? That's what it looks like. Devil. Devil. I mean, this can look like Devil is Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords. So somebody's what, learning? Or are they watching? Somebody wants to, this is a lot of earth right here. There's a lot of earth in your reading, just so you know. Earth and water. A few swords, but a lot of, because there's a ton of anxiety here. That's what I know. Because somebody's in their feelings. Possibly somebody doesn't want it to be a karmic lesson, okay? Because you've already lived those. Because that's what this looks like right here. They're like, I don't have it in me again. This is what it feels like, right? They don't want another breadcrumbing relationship. They want it to be a reciprocal one, right? And they've been waiting for that. Or you have been. And while you've been waiting, you've kind of been out in the cold. Five of Pentacles and stuff. Devil. Devil. What is this? Devil. Oh, those are trying to flip, but they did not. Devil. Nachos? One deck. Nachos. Yeah, nachos. Two of Pentacles. Capricorn again. Are you dealing with a Capricorn? Somebody's confused about how to get this new world, and now we just went full circle. Full circle. You're about to be like, I know exactly what I want, and I want my match. Absolutely, okay? But somebody is confused. Somebody else is confused. Or this is you, or I'm dealing with a cross-watcher. Whatever this is, it's created a lot of confusion because this person doesn't want to be hurt. That's why all this anxiety is here. This person needs to kind of shut down the part that part kind of rules and be able to listen to their intuition because it's going to guide them to their justice, their stability with their person. And, and all this little bitty step is okay. But really, once this first step off the porch happens, it's going to, like lightning fast. Okay. Because this has been a guy because somebody really wants to go, but hasn't. Again, trying to get in touch with their intuition, making some kind of plan to be able to build something with you, which is going to be the Ten of Pentacles. And this is also somebody that's never left your energy. Okay. And again, we're not talking about taking back somebody that is horrible, okay? We're not talking about that. We're not talking about taking back a karmic lesson. Why would you take calculus again if you've already passed it, okay? All right. But somebody else is holding on to you, listening to their intuition. Here it is. It's here quite a bit. But they're nervous. And they're having to get all the strength up to kind of quell the anxiety here to be able to have victory with you, and because they understand that it is an equal give and take, but that has been kind of confusing because you both want the world, 4 fixed signs, whatever that, which is Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, okay? So any of those signs. Somebody's juggling because they're scared. What is that world? The High Priestess. Are you shitting me right now? Wow. Somebody knows. What I say from the very beginning of this, somebody's sitting on knowledge. And they're not saying anything. Well, that's perfectly, yeah. And it's about, I don't know, but they know it's going to be their wish fulfillment. Okay. Okay, well then, what is this world? Let's just do that. What is that world? Scorpio, is this making, like, okay. What is this world? What is this world here? What is that? Eight of Cups. Okay. Somebody has to leave something. Or somebody has to emotionally unpack. Remember what we said? Okay. Somebody's still kind of struggling with that. Kind of be able to accept that this could possibly be a reciprocal thing. Yeah, it is. And they have to kind of, now this is the Queen and King of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles. 2 queens, 2 kings, doesn't matter. But this is what this is. Because they want to work with you. And there it is. Or you know them from work. This could be a work crush. This could be something like that. Because it feels kind of like that. Temperance. Temperance. Like you see this person in the office every day. Look, temperance. Somebody's being patient and guided to deal with this broken heart and all of this betrayal. Yeah, They are. And that takes a while, and you need to give somebody the room or give yourself the room, okay? Don't rush through that. You ever try to rush through a calculus class? It doesn't work, right? Mm-mm. You want to pass it. The moon. And somebody's being very, very quiet. Yes, they're drowning in emotions, or somebody is, and they know they have to put it in the right place to be able to head towards you, because they're not wanting to head towards you with all of this on them, and that is respectful, okay? That is good, right? That's why they haven't been able to make a decision. Okay. We're going to be a little easier on whoever this is, because it feels like they're going through a lot. Because they have the Six of Pentacles twice. Both of you want this equal give and take. But one of you has to do a little bit more work, because I think you're a little bit more ahead of this person. Because I think that's you. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. They think that you're going to block them? Or you already have? What is this? Or you're defending yourself? I mean, okay. First of all, the Queen of Swords with Seven of Wands, that is a crazy intimidating energy. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I mean, High Priestess? Okay. When you put these three together, that is terrifying for somebody else. Got it? Because you know just about everything, or, you know enough to kind of spot bullshit a mile off. Yeah, and you know you're going to block that. And you got a sword ready with your heart in a cage down here, and it's very protected because you've gone through enough heartbreaking bullshit that you're not going to be willing to do it again. It's somebody else trying to get a new perspective about how to get to you. That's what this is. Okay. Because you are, I think you're really, really intimidating to somebody, and I think it's the right person. That's what I think. Because you've gone through enough of the wrong. Okay? You and I were too young. Okay? Again, I think you know this person possibly from childhood. Friends, work group, gym, family. Your family knows them. So it's something weird like that. Okay? Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay? Whatever that means. Let's go. Let's see what your person would say. Because you definitely have something here, but it's been slow going. If you kind of lose your patience with this, it's okay to just go, okay? Because it doesn't always have to require all of this to get to something, okay? I wonder if you're happy without me. And they left when they saw you with somebody. Oh, God, what is this? Assumptions are the mother of all fuck-ups, just so you know. They are. Well, I just assumed that, no, get your facts. And I think somebody knows the facts, and I think that possibly is you. Let's go. What would your person say? What would your person say to you, Scorpio? Then I'm going to go make nachos. What would your person say? What would your person say to you? It's those. I don't react when people mention you, and I love you unconditionally. It's exactly what's happening here. They do. And they can't. And I want to tell you how I feel. It's exactly what all of this struggle has been about. And this is why this person's trying to get so much strength about them to get out of their head. Because this person is losing their fucking mind. They are. Because they want to go, but they know they can't race like that. They have to kind of calm it down. Because you're going to shut the door. I want to tell you how I feel, and I bury myself in work to forget you. It's exactly what's happening here. They're just distracting themselves like crazy to kind of get through it. But what they really need to do is turn around and face it. See you next time, Scorpio. Can't believe he slept through the entire reading. Awesome. See you next time.